Hey Gemini, welcome to Queen Airbender Tarot. Today we're going to do your end of June general love reading. Now keep in mind these are general readings, which means they cannot possibly apply to every single person that's watching. But if you would like a personal reading, all of the information will be in the description box below. In case you're new to the channel, welcome, come on in. And in case you're returning, thank you for joining me again today. So for all of the new viewers, I'm an intuitive tarot card reader, which means I read the traditional sense of the card, but more than anything, I'm always going to give you guys the messages that I pick up intuitively. I always charge both of my decks on top of crystal organite puffs. In doing so, it charges, balances, and aligns the energy for our reading. I also meditate over the collective energy. Okay, so again, this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals. And as always, I hope everyone is doing well. So when I was meditating over you guys' energy, the song that I heard was Happy Feelings by Maze featuring Frankie Beverly. I will leave the link to the song in the description box below so you guys can listen to it following the reading. I feel like you should do so. The message that I picked up with that is that a lot of you guys are finally coming out of some heaviness. I kept seeing the Three of Swords. A lot of you guys are coming out of a time of heaviness and heartbreak. You know, Three of Swords is about heartbreak. And but what I'm also picking up is that you guys are guarded. You're going to be very guarded, and I'm going to tell you, you need to not be guarded because you're going to really block something. There's some new love coming in for you all. I literally immediately kept picking up love energy, and I did see that Six of Cups, so it could be with somebody from the past, but I don't feel like it's like literally someone that you've been with before more than anything. I feel like this is a new person, but this person gives you the vibes of like you guys just naturally feel drawn to each other, like you've known this person forever. I feel like that's the energy. You guys are going to be very comfortable with each other. That's what I'm picking up for you all, okay? So I'm going to part this randomly, change what's at the bottom of the deck. And then I'm going to show you guys that there are absolutely no reversals in either one of these decks, okay? So for your general energy, yep. So some of you guys could be dealing with a Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual with the Strength card. And then also this is the energy of having the strength to move past whatever it was in the past in the background. Look at how heavy those skies are in the background. A lot of you all needed to have the strength to move away from things that felt heavy. Look at how heavy those clouds are. Things that made you feel heartbroken, okay? Again, there are absolutely no reversals in either one of the decks. I'm going to show you the Moon card, and you see how the female figure in the card, she looks depressed and sad. Also, this is the card of Pisces, but also Cancer. You see how there's a crab right here, right? We are currently in Cancer season, so I feel like a lot, like I said earlier, I feel like a lot of you guys are coming out of this energy of depression and sadness. This was heavy, very heavy and very difficult for you all, what you were going through in this past situation, but I feel like during Cancer season, you guys are coming out of that, and that's absolutely positive. For your clarifying deck, at the bottom you have absolutely the World, a new cycle. You guys are coming, going, you know, getting ready to embark upon a new cycle in love, especially, I feel like. And I feel like this person who's coming in, this is going to be someone that you're going to be with long term. And I feel like that because of this reef. You see how right here, it has this red, like, fabric tying it together, like things have finally come full circle. And the universe is bringing things full circle in your love life. I strongly feel like that's the case, okay? Again, I'm going to show you guys absolute, ooh, look at, okay. So you guys know when I parted, whatever cards stick out to me, I have to show it to you. You got the Ten of Cups. Absolutely. This sounds like Frankie Beverly and Maze. Happy feelings. Somebody, for a lot of you guys, I did say I seen that Six of Cups. That's a reconciliation card. You got the Judgment card. That's reconciliation also. And if you look at it, you know, you have these figures. They look like dead figures and they're in caskets. Something being raised back from the dead. Somebody could possibly, yeah, you guys, some of you guys can have a person who's trying to come back. I do have to say that. But then look directly behind it. Look at that. Four of Wands. Soulmate, life partner. Now, I'm going to tell you what I'm picking up strongly. I feel like I'm telling you, for a great deal of you all, I feel like this is new. Now, with this this is definitely a card of reconciliation. But more than anything, remember I said like past lives? I feel like there's like a recycling from past lives. I feel like you guys have someone from a past life who's coming back to you. And if you don't believe in that, I don't know what to say about that part, but I'm telling you, I feel like this is somebody that you have a strong soul. Yep, you have a strong soul tie with this person. Because remember when we just seen that the World card, and you have those red ties? This is someone from past life because you have a strong soul tie with this individual. That's what I'm picking up. Okay. So as we part the deck to shuffle, again, fire. Wow. So some of you guys definitely have a fire sign. Leo, Sag, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual on the horizon. Because if you look at it, the Three of Wands, he's looking into the horizon, looking towards the future. And look at that. You have this female figure and the lion looking towards the future. So some of you guys have a fire sign. Leo, Sag, Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual coming in. And if you have these strong placements, then you guys are just looking towards the future. Absolutely, look at that. Turning your back on things that made you feel, you know, alone. Because she's, even though she's within herself, she's comfortable, she's happy, she's abundant, she's still alone. You're turning your back on this being single, because the Nine of Pentacles is single woman, single man. You're turning your back on that. That's ending. I feel like for a great deal of you all, you're going to be in a relationship, or somebody's going to be talking about dating, strongly talking about dating during Cancer season. Yeah. And remember I was saying coming out of your head about some situations, and there was a heavy energy of sadness. With the Devil card, you know, that can also be about illusions, making yourself think, having these negative thought patterns as far as love goes. And the Nine of Pentacles, some of you all may have been feeling like you weren't financially abundant, because the Devil card is also Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And if you look right here in the card, right in the middle, he has a pentacle right here, and it's almost where a heart chakra would be. So for a lot of you guys, you're very focused on finances, and you feel like they're not going the way you wanted to with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. And also with the Devil card, it could be an energy of a lot of you all having negative thoughts about finances, about your finances, feeling like you'll never come out of financial difficulty and hardship. And also, if you were dealing with a Capricorn in the past, I feel like if this person tries to come back, you're not gonna accept it. Because we do have to admit that we did see some, you know, with that Judgment card, there's some reconciliation energy. I feel strongly if it's a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising specifically, a lot of you guys are not going to reconcile with that individual. Look at that. Again, fire sign. I always tell you guys, if you see the Empress or Emperor, anytime you see the Empress is not too far behind, and vice versa. Fire sign. I feel like some of you guys are dealing with someone who was once a playboy or a playgirl, because, you know, the Knight of Wands is technically known as the playboy or playgirl in the deck of tarot. But I feel like they're turning their back on that. You see how their backs are facing each other? I feel like this fire sign individual is going to come in wanting something long term. The Empress and Emperor, they're always partners, life partners, divine counterparts at that. This isn't something that's a playboy, playgirl situation. You have the Empress in reverse at the bottom of the deck. I'm going to tell you, for some of you guys, you could be dealing, yeah. Because right up under it, you have the Page of Swords. You guys' energy. What I'm picking, okay. So what I was saying earlier, what I'm picking up is that a lot of you guys still have this thought process about being guarded. Remember I said guarded and not trusting? Look at him. He has a sword ready. He's guarded. A lot of you guys are not trusting the process, and some of you all may feel like you're never going to get married. You can't trust somebody enough to move forward with them as far as marriage. But I feel like a great deal of you all are coming out of that thought process, okay? So we're going to get two cards. One is going to be a general energy. Second is going to be a possible outcome. And then we'll get clarifiers for both for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals. Two flipped out, but they were face down, so I'm going to keep shuffling. Okay. Wow. A lot popped out, but I do want to draw attention to this. You have the Seven of Cups in reverse. I feel like I said, I feel like this person coming in, this person had had a mentality where they just wanted to keep their options open all the time. It's coming up in reverse. And then also the Seven of Cups, I'm going to turn it upright so you can see the image. This is someone who's delusional. They having a busy mind, and that's typical Gemini energy. I'm a Gemini Sun, Gemini Venus, North Node, and Midhaven, so I know. But I'm going to tell you, a lot of you guys are coming out of your mind. And then keep in mind, these are cups, so that's emotions, right? And I said that I feel like a lot of you guys are coming out of your mind about this, because I feel like it's a negative thought process when it comes to love. Because in the past, something really broke your heart. Yeah, Four of Swords in reverse, you know, that's taking time to move away from things and isolate yourself from things that may have made you need to go into a contemplative state. And I feel like that was heartbreak, because with the Four of Swords, before the 4 was 3. And 3 is always about heartbreak. Absolutely. Page of Pentacles, new. Pages are always new. And pages are always also messengers. You guys have someone who's coming in with, right up under it, Ace of Wands. You guys have somebody who's coming in with a message, and they're telling you that they're interested in you. And they want to put some time, effort, and energy into you. Pentacles is always about stability. Long term. This isn't something small. Even though this person is coming up as a page, it's just they're gonna come in and show interest. It just won't be something, they won't just jump out the gate and tell you that they want like marriage or something like that. Because for a lot of you guys, I feel like this is someone new. I feel like you could be dealing with an earth fire combination. Doesn't have to be. Like I said, pages are always messengers. Absolutely. Look at that. You have multiple pages, right? So you have a page of pentacles and a page of wands. Again, more fire energy. And I just said, this person could be an earth and fire combination. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Leo, Sag, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's get a possible outcome. Okay, look at that. King of Swords, you guys' energy. And look at him, sword up. I always tell you guys, sword up, that's yes, sword down, that's no. And for me, it's yes, you guys are going to be guarded because of some things in your past that really left you feeling conflicted as far as love. If you look at both cards, right, the skies are heavy. The energy behind them is heavy. Things in their past was very heavy for them. And that's why you're coming in guarded. You're showing up as a king and queen, which is positive. Because at one point, I feel like something really broke you to the point where you felt like you couldn't trust anybody. You didn't know that you could move forward because you were just going through so much, especially emotionally. But you're coming, what I like about it is you're coming up as a king. Be it you male or female, it doesn't matter. You're coming up as royalty. So you're becoming grounded in your own self. You understand your self-worth now. And now, like I said, you have someone new coming in, and I felt that because look at that. They're facing you with that pentacle. You have a new love coming in for a lot of you all. Again, new cycle. Like I said, look at that red tide. This person who's coming in, this person is divine to be in your life long term. This is cosmic. And this is major arcana, so this isn't something that we orchestrate. This is something that the universe is aligning on the path for you. And you could definitely block it by being guarded, because look at him. His face is menacing. Like he or she don't play none of that mess. But this person is coming in. Look at their facial expression. Very pleasant, at peace, very calm. I feel like, interesting. I want to say the calm before the storm. And if you see the storm brewing is behind them and they're standing right before it. Like this person is going to be very peaceful. Has a very mild manner to them. Let's hold the deck down to get additional messages. Yep. Hermit card. So I just said earth sign, right? Hermit is Virgo. So some of you guys this could be a Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual who's coming in. And remember, I also said earth, fire, and I said with that the Knight of Wands, that's the Playboy Playground Tarot. I feel like this person has seen the error of their ways in past relationships. That's why they're single now and they're available to come towards you, because they really see Lantern. They're looking at, you know, the things that they've done and the things that stand before them. This person is really looking at the error of their ways, and they're realizing that, you know, what they did in the past relationships is not gonna mold over too well in the future. Also, keep in mind, this is the card of Virgo, but look at what he's holding, a wand. And I told you guys, I feel like this person is a earth fire combination. I feel like, look at that. In the past, they realized the error of their ways. I feel like this person was very manipulative, sneaky, may have been a cheater in the past. I don't feel like this is you guys' energy at all. I feel like this is the new person that's coming in. I don't even feel like this is past energy. I feel like this is a new person that's coming in, and they have a history of kind of sabotaging relationships. Look at that. But they want a new start. This is tying into exactly what I said. Look at that. You have a Seven of Swords in reverse now. No longer wanting to be this sneaky, manipulative, shady person in relationships. They want a new start. This is the card of Aquarius, and I also pick up Aries energy with this also. This person wants a new start, new relationship, something new. They just want, I'm just hearing they want freshness and vitality in their life. Absolutely. Judgment card again. We've seen this earlier. You know, with this Fool card in reverse, and keep in mind both of these are major arcana. With this Fool card in reverse, you know, I feel like some of you guys are feeling like you don't want to take a leap of faith into something, especially something that's going to feel like something from the past. Because remember, Judgment card, that's, you know, waking things up from the past, revitalizing situations, reconciliations. You guys aren't wanting to relive past situations or people who have energy like your past person. You won't. I don't feel that for you guys at all. So let's get a clarifier for the Page of Pentacles and then the King of Swords. Woo. A lot of cards flipped out, so I'm going to keep shuffling. So let's get a card. Okay. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So I feel like in the past, some of you guys were also dealing with a earth sign. In the past also, could have been third-party interference. You got two people right here, and then you have one person hiding behind this pillar. And you see how there's a home right there, and it's up and upside down. That's why I strongly feel like there's a third-party situation with someone from your past who was an earth sign. You know, for your general energy, you have someone definitely coming in. I feel like some of you guys are just individuals who attract earthy individuals, right? There's a new love coming in, and you definitely turned your back on a past situation because you had a Ten of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like this past person you were just with, and that's why. Okay, so that's why you're guarded like this, because you built quite a foundation. You felt like you built quite a foundation with this individual. I'm gonna turn it up right so you can see the imagery again, right? Some of you guys definitely have a child with this individual, or you were talking about having children with this individual. Could have some pets with this individual, right? At one point there was some long-term talks of long-term, but I also feel like with this past person you were living with this individual, and that's why we seen the Fool card just a few minutes ago. You don't want to start over because you're like, I did this before, I don't want to do this whole song and dance thing again. So you're guarded, right? Yeah, at the bottom of the deck, definitely the Empress in reverse. This was someone that you felt like was going to be your husband, your wife, or they were your husband and wife, and you had to cut ties with them. Absolutely. Wow. This is something, and so I understand why you're guarded, a great deal of you all. Again, even if you weren't married to this person, you may have been talking about marriage, or you may have been with them long enough for it to be considered like a common law marriage. Yep. King of Cups in reverse, absolutely. You have the King of Swords, your energy, and the King of Cups in reverse. I feel like this is you guys also. You see how even in reverse, the King of Cups is looking in the direction of the King of Swords. I feel like this is you, even if you don't have water sign placements in your chart. The King of Cups in reverse is someone who is not emotionally happy with a situation, and that's why you're guarded. I'm telling you, I strongly feel like you guys are coming out of this, though. And I feel like it's going to be provoked by this new person that's coming in. Because remember the song that I heard, I told you was Happy Feelings, right? Look at how this person is just kind of smiling. Just very chill, very, you know, their person. I feel like this person's personality is really going to help you become less guarded. Like this person coming in is someone that you didn't even expect. You didn't expect this person at all. Because keep in mind, even though this King of Cups is in reverse, that's somebody who's not emotionally happy, right? It's still coming up as a king. And that's how I know this energy is yours also, because you came up as the King of Swords. This is your energy. And right now in the moment, you know, you're coming through it. You're going through emotions. You're coming out of feeling unhappy about situations in regards to love. And I feel like this new person is going to be the catalyst. This new person coming in is going to be the catalyst. And then keep in mind there was so much fire energy in the beginning also. So this person could be earth fire, but also I feel like this person is going to awaken a passion within you, because fire is always passion. And this person is going to help you. I just keep, yeah. Because look at the card. It almost looks like smoke is right by his legs. And keep in mind, fire and air. When air fans fire, it's smoke. This person is going to come into your life, because you see how it's not really around the top of him by the head or whatever. Those are like clouds, things, energy from the past. But you see how it's kind of creeping up around the legs, right? I feel like this person, you're not even going to expect this person to come into your life. They're just going to come sweeping in and literally sweep you off your feet is what I'm picking up. But they're methodical and analytical with the way they do it. They're just going to come in very charming, very mild-mannered, and it's going to catch you off guard. That's definitely what I'm picking up. Okay? So Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals, as always, I'm going to ask that you continue to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, take care. Bye.